Hi, everybody.
Oh.
Hey, take this message on down because we don't need to be right back. We are back.
We done got back.
All right. Welcome to Table Tea. We talk to people. We just do whatever the fuck we feel like. Oh, Dice said fuck in the first 30 seconds. That's going to be a trouble on YouTube.
No, it's not. You're fine.
I'd like to open with my traditional question. What do y'all think?
I thought it was fucking rad, brah.
It was maximum fun.
No, we almost managed to defeat your cunning plan and recapture Dawn, and then you got away.
I mean,
I didn't... Huh?
I said we sort of captured Dawn.
I did not fudge any of those rolls. I rolled them all, and I was like, 10 hit points to a rope? Yeah, so the D8 plus 2, they need to get an 8 to do that. Alright, roll. Okay, that's an 8 plus 2. When they cut through the rope and started running.
That was very fun.
Yeah, I didn't want to spoil the surprise, but Dawn has been a little concerned about the fate of her character. I'm just like, don't worry, I got a plan.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. Gonna be fine, Dawn.
Yeah.
Relatively fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're just gonna murder someone, and then she'll be fine.
he won't die immediately.
You just have to murder somebody. It's fine. You could be that guy that keeps hunting wolves.
Ah, yes, St. Vast.
Mhm.
Vast, excuse me. It's 2 A's. VAAST.
His head isn't very vast. Seems like to me.
Oh, yeah. Any standout moments? Arkham is not able to join us, by the way, chat, because they had a movie. I covered that
She
pretty.
got plans.
Yeah. Can't hang out with us nerds.
Us
You
nerds.
gotta go do things in real life. I am also interested to hear what Nikki has to say after this. I'm pretty sure he thought y'all were gonna kill him. Her, excuse me.
I think John, Ricky was
killed
concerned
John.
Don was going to hurt one of us.
Yeah. Well, when we rolled initiative, I was like, all right, they're gonna attack her, and once her turn comes up in the initiative, she's gonna go, because every full moon this happens. This wasn't a spontaneous, like the full moon came out to transform her, but there's another event that happens on the full moon, so it's all part of the setting. So I was gonna have her run, but I thought y'all were gonna, beat on her a little bit first out of fear or self-protection.
No way.
But she beat y'all in the initiative count. Just, pew, booked it.
I ain't scared of no wolves.
I'm not afraid of it now.
I heard that in the Ghostbusters
Scared of
tone. Wolfbusters.
I will.
I love that we just like walked in on like Laurel's like totally, definitely, not at all kind of kidnapped first date.
See, I had this plan that maybe we were gonna. I mean, Namaya had this thought, right? That because remember we had possessed people at the mansion, right? And we were unpossessed them by knocking them on the head.
Right.
Aw.
So she was gonna try and spank the werewolf out of Dawn. I don't think it was gonna work, but that was where I was thinking about going.
You
Funny,
know, I
though.
still think we should try it, especially now
Yeah.
that she's probably reverted back to her human form.
Yeah,
We should
we'll
double
have to
try
see.
it.
Yeah. Just think like entropy out of her.
You can certainly try.
Yes, I
Mr. Mercer.
that's what she was thinking, but it didn't work that way.
You didn't catch her. And if you guys had, I'd been like, well, you guys caught her. Well, let's figure out what happens now. I like to meticulously make the setting, and then it's just like, well, you tell me what happens, and I'll react as the characters react. I had forgot to name the constructs. That is my fault. I didn't realize that I'm dumb. I should have
okay.
named them beforehand.
I'll make up my own names.
Yeah, sure.
Cloaky and Clockboy.
Clockman.
But yeah.
Clockman.
I should see if the chat's saying anything.
Old
I've
man
been ignoring
Cotton.
them.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have a chat.
Yeah.
Hey, chat.
You had me
Okay.
sympathizing with, like, Hargus. It's a you, not an A, honey. Right up until he said Don had to kill a humanoid. Then I heard Baymax in the back of my head, like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Listen, like, Hargus didn't make the rules for lycanthropy. That would be Jeremy Crawford.
Oh boy.
And maybe Chris Perkins.
Aw.
Does it have to be a humanoid we like? Maybe we can find some jerk wizard
that-
who's trying to kill a bunch of
You can
people.
feed this hunter to Dawn.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a great question for next time we play.
Yeah.
What kind of DM would I be if I didn't leave you on suspense for a week?
You have to kill your pseudo child.
You have to kill Laurel.
Oh no.
It's not killing, you're taking him into you forever.
Oh, that's really funny that Laurel got the highest roll. It's a little bit... I'm rolling with it, but it's a little...
I was gonna say he's the only one who doesn't realize that this is a date. So.
It was almost Namaya. Namaya was the
Awesome.
second highest.
I don't know how that would have gone, honestly.
I don't either.
Might have been interesting.
That's the funny thing about Dungeons and Dragons.
Just carefully let him down.
I mean, Namaya's not exactly the. I mean, she's not the most socially. I mean, she's probably second after Laurel as far as social ineptness. But
Do I still have Be Right Back up? Or I just don't have
No,
it
you're
playing? Okay, good. Is it not? I don't. Is there any more posts being made?
No.
Yeah, I didn't see that most recent one.
Shut up
So.
and wrestle me, scrub. Nice.
Nice, Cotton. Very nice. Also, that previous comment was from Friar Geo. Oh,
yeah.
and I wanted to thank Bunny Boy for posting the Patreon. Thank you. It's a
Thank
lot.
Aw.
It's a lot for me to like take care of all of my own.
Keep track of.
Yeah, I need to start like making physical like papers and DM screens so that I can like not have everything reliant on my computer screen. It takes up a lot of time.
On your laggy computer screen.
Yeah, my laggy computer screen. But hey, the Patreon support's growing, so maybe it won't be so laggy after a little while.
Oh. You'll be such a
Thank
laggy
you all,
dragon.
by the way. Thank you so much. I
Hey,
will.
such cool.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how often I'm going to post things with Crystal. It's still kind of like feeling it out. I don't know how much is too rapid. I don't know how much is too little. So just let me know how you're feeling. If you're like, why haven't we like settled that first vote yet?
And or shut up, Ashley.
Yeah, let me know. I would love to do something for all of us to have fun with.
For sure. I think that's a fun little additional
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You only need $1 to play, by the way. Anyone who's thinking of joining, $1 and you get to
Yeah.
play in the group Patreon DnD thing, which
You
will
can
have.
choose-
Uh,
I was just gonna say you can choose the fate. Crystal.
yes, and that will have in-game consequences for the rest of our party, depending on the success that you all send Crystal on, or failure.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So if Crystal does something and pisses off a whole town, that town might not be too happy to have more armor people
Uh-oh.
stopping by.
Oh,
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
yeah. Just so for anybody listening who is not familiar with what we're talking about, one of the little like Patreon benefits is this little Patreon D&D thing. It's a little different from like what we do, in that like Ashley puts together is running a quest basically, and it's going in chunks. And at the end of each post, there's a poll to like choose an action. And
Yeah, there's a
it's somewhat-
divergent.
Yeah.
There's a divergent path, and you, as patrons of the Guilty Treasure, alter fate to decide for Crystal which path he is actually pulled down.
Yeah. The choose your own adventure of D&D. It's real good.
Yeah.
A heist with Crystal Plier, if you will.
We watched that yesterday.
We did. We watched a heist with Markiplier. Finally.
All of it.
All of it. We spent like 3 hours finding every ending and then watched the bloopers.
It was fun.
It was super fun. If you guys haven't seen that,
I like Choose Your Own Adventures.
not to immediately shift gears from one shill to.
I love Marky Moo.
I do. I like Markiplier a lot.
He was actually my introduction to Let's Plays.
Game Grumps was mine.
Because I was too chicken shit to play through Outlast.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I had undiagnosed anxiety problems and no medication, and I was like, this thing is unplayable.
Friar Gia says, I'm going to enjoy seeing how much trouble I can get Crystal in. I look forward to your challenge, sir or madam.
Who can get Crystal in more trouble than Crystal?
That's why I look forward to the challenge.
Yeah.
I will do my... I know the first option was not super thrilling because I kind of had to see what path y'all would go on, but I think the next one will be more interesting. And hint, each of those little quests is inspired by a classic NES game, so... Yeah.
I know the Spiral Castle one.
Yeah, we played Spiral Castle in the AOTK pub game before I had to shut it down.
Yeah.
Not just because like scheduling conflicts, not like anything bad happened. If anyone's wondering,
It would just be...
it's just like, well, this day is not available anymore. Is anyone available on any other day? Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
I guess we stop playing then. I know you are Friar Geo. I know you're a guy, but I just felt like saying that anyway. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, not everyone is okay with you sassing them as, sassily misgendering them.
It's really funny, okay? Bunny Boy says that they're going to upgrade to the $10 to have one of their OCs pop in as an NPC. I first would like to say thank you, and secondly would like to say it doesn't have to be the same OC every month.
Also, Friar Geo has 10 quadrillion OCs. That's
Bunny Boy. Bunny Boy.
Right, Bunny Boy. I'm sorry, I can't read.
Quadrillion?
They're both greenish looking on my screen, so I was like, oh, that's probably the same person.
I only have one quadrillion, so
It doesn't have to be the same character. And this is as story allows, but it'll carry, like, let's say you pay for in Christmas to have your OC pop up, but we're busy doing a Christmas special. There's never a time. It's going to go on a list, and I will have that character pop in. Yeah. Ha! But maybe at a later time. It's sort of as like story allows. I'm not sure how big a role they'll have, but be a shopkeep, be a wandering someone.
A concubine.
Ashley, what you did there was you changed everything. What? What did I change? Did I do it bad? I'm sorry. I can make it better.
Everything you do is bad.
I can make it better.
Was you changed everything. It's like a compliment.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Sweet. I feel like this has been shill Patreon the table tea. We're down 2 members, so we don't have,
Patreon.
we're down a couple members, so we don't have as many voices going at the same time.
Yeah. That's okay.
It's true. Yeah. Look forward to having them back, though. I do miss them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what.
I'm sure Nikki is endlessly nervous about what happened.
I was about to say I don't know what Nikki's gonna do. I don't know how he's gonna react. I think it wasn't that bad an outcome, personally.
Yeah, nobody died.
She had a good run.
Mm-hmm.
Alive, got all his limbs.
Probably not in wolf jail.
I didn't get to use it, but there was another Donneranian spray. I'll put it on the screen right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for if you had pacified her, because I did plan a little bit for that. It'll pop up on stream eventually at some point.
Oh, it's behind the other one.
Oh yeah,
there it is.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, cute little bum.
That's too good.
Thank you.
Ashley, Friar Geo wants to know how they get an NPC to you for the Patreon tier.
You can Discord, or you can send it to me on Patreon. I'm not the best at checking websites. I kind of forget. That's why instant messengers that like slap me over the head being like, hey, you have a message. Those work a lot better. But yeah, Patreon or Discord, just send it on along. I'll figure it out.
Slide on into those DMs, yo.
Heck yeah.
Slide on in.
Yeah. I better go back to. Oh, I'm gonna fix it real quick. I'll let regular Dawn be. This is Table T. Doesn't have to be heckin'.
She's calm now. I was gonna say, okay, so
Yes.
you're talking about Oberon getting that like yoink from the leash.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so fun times.
Yes.
My family has had a dog for several years. He's passed now, like last year.
Mm-hmm.
Who was factually half Timberwolf because we
Oh
lived in
yeah.
the forest and our dog got pregnant.
Oh yeah.
And we were like, oh, it's probably, like the boxer next door. They're going to be little guys, No. Half wolves, very big, very fluffy puppies.
Aww.
And we kept one, gave rest neighbors. And he was such a big boy. Like, I'm like 5'1", 5'2", depending on where I'm measured. And me standing, him sitting, he would be as tall as like my chest. So, big boy. And, by the time he was a big boy, he wasn't fully trained.
Oh no.
So, if you're holding that leash and you throw a ball, and you're a woman of 5'1", you're gonna get yanked pretty far.
Oh, I think I remember this. Were we together?
Mhm.
Like, oh
I was
no.
like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's sort of like when I had something very similar happen to me when we had a black lab of questionable descent. Picked him up off the street and just kept him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very small. And I was just walking him and I don't know what caught his attention. I don't even remember because this was like 20 years ago. But he sure bounded off and dragged me to the ground, and I'll be damned if I didn't leave a chunk of my knee in that street.
Oh, same.
Not to get too graphic, but
Like, how big this wolf dog was? His name is Blue, by the way.
yeah.
My sister has 3 kids that are still very small. But when they were like, 2, 3, and 4, he delighted in grabbing their sled and pulling them.
Aw,
Like in the snow.
that's adorable.
Like a little too fast. There was a couple times the one at the end just like backwards somersaulted off.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, how
Like, because
fun!
he was having fun, so he just run by and grab it. So it just yanked them on the sled. I was like, oh boy.
Someone posted this Vine earlier, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
appropriate to
There she
Obi's
goes.
situation. I'll splice it into our table tea on YouTube.
Oh sure. Oh no! I just saw it on
The
the
song
pedestal
choice
screen.
kills me.
Oh, I didn't hear the song choice.
I'll let you listen to it after this.
I can't. It'll
Yeah,
it'll
it'll
mess
show
my
up on screen.
computer. I'd rather I'll just watch
Plus
it
the
later.
sound will show
Yeah.
up. Just to use quick.
Oh, that's that's a good time.
Mhm.
Good old Vine.
Yeah, we did not let my grandma hold his leash until he was trained to not pull people.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah.
Because she would just went down, straight down. Not a great time for an old lady with a plastic hip.
Oh no. Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we might be good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not as many voices, so not as long in table tea today.
Sure.
But yeah, I confess also I'm very hungry.
But yeah, I'm sitting here
I
with
would
chips
like
like
to.
I don't care.
Yeah, and I'm just gawking at them.
Don't look at
Like-
my chips.
Like your chips are Laurel, and I'm Lycurgus. I don't know why I want to call him Lycurgus or something. And it's not his name; it's Lycurgus.
And my chips are like, yeah, you're a really good listener.
Your chips are scritching my ears.
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong here. It's just paying attention. It's because I'm so cool. Come on. Who doesn't want to look at me?
All right, but yes, anyone else, anything they want to say or talk about before we break off for the night?
I had a good time.
Well, I'm so
Me
glad.
too. I know.
Any thoughts about the events or the castle? Or I mean, I guess
I'm
the,
very
I was gonna say-
excited to see what happens next.
Yeah. I had Beauty and the Beast vibes from the minute that you showed a picture of the front, and I was like, nah, don't. And they were like, there's a construct. He's a clock.
I didn't say it was a
There's
clock.
compass.
I was actually desperately trying to figure out what to make him that wasn't a clock because I was like, oh, they're getting it too much. But at that point, it was too late. He's just a weird construct that's small. He's a toy soldier. Don't worry about it.
Also, he's very huffy.
Yes. I had to be careful not to just do
Cogsworth.
Cogsworth's voice. Oh, but yeah. Fun fact, these are all stills directly from the movie. Disney, don't sue me. I can use pictures.
Yeah, it's free use.
Yeah. It's for...
Fair use, that's what I mean.
It's for critique.
Yeah. I critique that I really like that movie.
It's a transformative work. Get out of here.
Transformative parody. Critique.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go before I dig myself any further.
Transformative parody.
Alright. I'm glad you guys liked it.
I did a lot. Not just because I got to talk a lot, and I'm very sorry about that.
Well,
No, you were fun.
just the nature of it. I know you didn't intend to, but it's like you turn into a wolf. Oh, well, you're susceptible to the effect then. So you're just running after it.
It was very on brand for Laurel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah?
I'm
Just
still
laughing.
just amazed.
What are you amazed at, Sally?
I was just amazed I didn't think to actually use my spells at first. Laurel and I were both like, hey, what if we just threw stuff at Dawn?
Yeah, she's a doggy.
Yes. Yes, that was,
If I was a dog, what would I want? I would want a ball.
Alright, we'll see what happens, with, Dawn's lycanthropy and, this possible interference from
And my new friend.
wolf hunter and your new friend.
Yeah, who's totally friends.
Yeah,
Wants to totally
he's
be
real
my friend.
friendly.
Yeah.
You guys are such good
We're
friends.
BFFs practically.
I can't wait for you to say, like, you're such a good friend. And then him be like, oh, Drew is just put me in the friend zone all the time. You guys are only dating.
You're only dating assholes.
Friendly
Really asshole
friends.
Is it because I'm not a minotaur?
Oh no, it's a beta wolf.
More like beta wolf over here.
Yeah.
I was looking so hard to make some sort of like alpha joke the entire time.
Nice.
And with
Oh, I love
friendly friends, I think we will sign off. Thank you everybody who came. Thank you everybody who is on the Patreon. Thank you a lot for that.
Yeah. Nice.
But also anyone who just watches YouTube, like, comment, subscribes, anybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I love
If
our
you're
like
here,
and
we like
comments.
you.
You like what was that, Sally?
I said I love our like and comment subscribers.
Yeah.
Yes, like, comment, and subscribers.
Yeah.
And with that, I will see y'all next week with a full cast, unless something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.